they'll be okay, they figure, Bob, if Sasa Cuic plays again today the way he did the other night.
Tremendous offensive showing the other night. He scored 25 points and only on 12 shots. So he was 9 for 12, 4 for 5 from long range, and of course made all three.
Gave itself a chance the other night against Arizona. A lot of offensive rebounds. Now here is Jones shut down as he tries to post up his man. Cuic from three. Little inside out works very nicely. 2-3, 6-0.
They've concentrated a lot, talked a lot about Cuic. It looks like they forgot a little bit. To me, he's had 2 easy touches in that zone where they really need to pay attention to him. They don't want him to get off early, and I thought easy catches.
Yeah, the problem that ASU has with the zone, it's a matchup zone, which means that the guys underneath kind of follow their man, and a lot of times they leave their zone open, and that's where the other teams can find gaps in that zone. And so ASU is just learning how to do that. They didn't go into the zone until Pac-10 play started. All preseason they played man-to-man. So they haven't had a whole lot of games yet playing this zone, and it's a matchup zone, which is a different twist to it.
Well, you know, I like the
Shot
matchup.
clock is down to 5. Ship is going to have to do something. Holt shows and gets off one that was basically a line drive. Cuic was tied up with Morrell. And it's Arizona State's basketball. No foul call. It is the Sun Devils with a second chance. Cuic with a three-pointer. Beavers with an early lead. Anywhere at any time. He's a real energy guy for Oregon State. Pope gets away with basically grabbed Sakarakis' arm and spun him around, but the official was behind the play, and there's Sakarakis long. Shaft and arm, battling, Cuic rebounding and scoring. Something Cuic didn't do. Oregon State has been dry, hasn't scored in nearly 3 minutes. Beavers basketball as we come back. Tom Kuiper, Bob Weiss, Brian Davis. Welcome to Gill Coliseum in Corvallis, where Sasa Cuic would like to perform again tonight, Bob, as he did the other night against Arizona.
Well, he started out shooting the ball pretty well, and he's got a couple rebounds, 3 rebounds already. He has 3 ahead of last night, and after 2 penetrations, he decided to get his body in front, stop, got the team a turnover.
Taking the hit to make the play at Tempe back in January. Also scored 20 points in 38 minutes. And again, we're watching his progress toward 1,000. I asked him yesterday at practice. I said, "What do you think about 1,000?" He kind of looked at me and said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Well, you're 16 away." And he said,
Softened the whole thing up, and it dropped into. That thing would have been rebounded out to 4 feet if it was lighter.
Jones finds McGillis underneath, has his shot disrupted, but Cuic again, his 4th rebound of the afternoon. He's 3 of 6 from the floor, 7 points.
And Brian, you know, we talked about the rebounding from this game and last. Tonight, Cuic 4. Tonight, Jeffers 0 so far.
Coming off of a 13 rebound effort. And how about the 3 ball for Sasa Cuic? That gets him to within 6 as he stands at 10 on the afternoon, 6 of 1,000.
See, with ASU extending their zone so high, you can see the big gaps in the middle, and that's where ASU's getting in trouble because they're letting Oregon State dump the ball in, and then they dump it outside to a wide open outside shot.
Here's Jones along the baseline, finds Cuic inside, and Glasser had a hand on his hip. I think that's Glasser will be called for the personal foul. It is Glasser's foul, and Cuic has a chance here.
Yeah, see, here's the dump down and then feeding out to Cuic in the middle, and that's the way you break a zone. Get it into the middle first and then see where you can feed off of it.
Great pass by Jones. Cuic now with a chance to get 13 points with 4 minutes to go. Both teams started out a little flat in the shooting end of it, and both teams are picking up now.
And as I said earlier, Jaron Shipp is a key ingredient to this Arizona State Sun Devil basketball team. When he shoots well, the team seems to pick up the pace a little bit. When he shoots well, then it opens up Jeff Pendergraft in the middle.
Cuic, double team. Good help defense by Arizona State, and he just does get that one back, and he knocks it down for 3. Sasa Cuic is 1 point away from its ball movement is beginning to make a difference in this game. The Beavers are playing fast, and they have built a 7-point lead late first half over Arizona State. Angelo Sakarakis to Tarver. Shaftanar, Cuic, and Jones with the basketball on the floor for Oregon State. Again, this has been a slow tempo game. Both teams working off the shot clock, and Sasa Cuic is fouled by Pendergraft. He'll go to the free throw line, and if he makes one of them, he will join the 1,000-point club here at Oregon State.
Yeah, a lot of movement here. I'm not sure how he got open there. Somebody ended up on the floor. I didn't see exactly how that happened, but good ball movement by the Beavers.
Sasa Cuic, a 64% free throw shooter. But put him in the Beavers' 1,000-point club. Sasa Cuic, number 33 in Oregon State men's basketball history. To go 4 figures career in the scoring column. He's got a ways to go to catch up to Gary Payton. Gets his first rebound. Washington skipping toward the basket, curling around, and Atuane commits the personal foul. Antoine Atuane now has 4.
Good recovery by Cuic. He couldn't catch the ball right away. It was a tough pass. Picked it up on the fumble. Steps to the line.
ASU's going to take Antwi out and save him. He's got 4 fouls. They're going to put Jaron Shipp into the game.
Sasa Cuic a little while ago became the 33rd man in the OSU 1,000-point club. At 15 points at halftime. But as his three-point shooting has gone south along with the rest of the team, he's managed only the 3 foul shots here since intermission.
And Oregon State's picking it up a lot on the free throws now. They're shooting the ball well.
They were 16.
Right. Great double team, creating that turnover opportunity by Tarver.
Cuic spins and scores over Morrell. Now it is a 2-possession
Cuic, he's loving it. As he was running down, he looked over at the student section, gave him a little wink. He's having a great time this afternoon.
Sasa Cuic had 15 points by halftime. That is his first field goal of the second half.
Here he is. He's posting up. Got great position. Nice little fadeaway. But I'll tell you what, you don't want to. You should not be celebrating with 4:23 left and a 6-point lead. That's as a coach, you hate guys thinking it's over because you made a nice play.
That's the Beavers' largest lead of the half. Oregon State 9-2 with a lead with 5 minutes.
As soon as he let that ball go out of his hand, he knew it was going in. You could feel it in the crowd. It was just like the crowd kind of directed that ball into the basket. The intensity in here is just really picked up, and that becomes that 6th player that is so important in a game, especially for that home team.
Well, also important, though, Tom, is that after he hit the shot, you could see Morrell's shoulders.
Like you're in the ball game when the coach does something like that. You need a guy for a special situation.
And he's still smiling. He's still loving it.
And if they go on to win this game, he's going to have cramps in his cheeks by about 11:30 tonight.
Cuic, big free throw. Cuic, 3. Check that, 5 out of 6. What a night he's had. What an afternoon. 7 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 4 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line pending this next. 5 rebounds as well, 22 points. His career high was 25. Their first regular season sweep of Arizona State in many a year. For Bob Weiss and Tom Kuiper, I'm Brian Davis in Corvallis. A reminder for our fans in the Northwest, watch FSN Live tonight at 10 with post-game coverage. All of today's action up next around the country. More college basketball.